Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you my another new react video, top 10 Hitman missions. Please see it and show my reacting videos.
There's a bullet for everyone, and a time and a place.
If Agent 47 is hired, nothing's gonna stop him from doing his job.
I can do whatever I'm paid to.
Welcome to watchmojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Hitman missions.
For the last time, we're closed.
Then I'll have to take my business elsewhere.
This guy is loaded.
For this list, we're exploring missions from the entire series, ones which offer players the perfect atmosphere and background to feel like a hitman. Number 10, Till Death Do Us Part, Hitman Blood Money.
I pronounce you married.
Yeehaw!
You know it's a hillbilly wedding when the guests are armed, drunk, and bare-knuckle boxing. This mission takes place at a wedding, which makes this assignment even more gratifying. Agent 47 is sent in as a wedding crasher to eliminate the groom and the bride's father. You can complete the mission by becoming a trigger-happy hillbilly too, but if you manage to sneak inside, there are plenty of rooms and disguises that will result in a more tasteful execution. Furthermore, there's an old priest arriving to perform the ceremony. Maybe he should take a hike and let 47 handle it for the night.
Do you take this woman as your wife?
Hell yeah.
Plus, once everything's wrapped up, you can still enjoy the party. Number 9, Invitation to a Party, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin.
There is a party tonight at the embassy, and loads of glitterati and socialites. A perfect cover for your assignment.
As long as we have our silver ballers, there's nothing to worry about.
Unfortunately, we couldn't provide an invitation.
But if there's no invitation, then it's back to being a party pooper, I guess. In this level, going undercover is your safest bet due to the tight security. Once inside, you now have to figure out a way to eliminate the Russian general and steal his suitcase, which is under the German ambassador's possession.
Oh, drinks. Even more wunderbar.
But you're not alone on this. Other than keeping a low profile, you'll have to eliminate a Russian agent who's after the same suitcase. This whole thing sounds like a spy film, and the only thing missing are really the ladies.
I'm alone in Suite 703, myself.
Which reminds me, Diana, if you could get us an invitation next time, that'd be great. Number 8, you better watch out, Hitman Blood Money. Ever wanted to know how a porn tycoon celebrates Christmas?
Always interested.
Well, located in the Rocky Mountains, your client wants you to visit the Pink Mansion to eliminate 2 targets and retrieve a valuable piece of evidence, a sex tape. Once you enter, it's all about the booze, the girls, and a Santa who probably lost his gift sack along the way.
At least you haven't been reduced to playing Santa Claus in April.
Patience is key when sneaking around this Playboy-like mansion. But in order to throw more obstacles into your way, both targets love having a companion. To achieve the highest rating, it will take precise planning and even multiple attempts. And you better watch out because there's also an assassin waiting for you. So, don't get too sidetracked.
This'll give you the extra oomph you'll need to make the most of your time at the grotto, if you know what I mean.
Number 7, Basement Killing, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. Next stop, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You'll have more time later to tour the Petronas Towers, but first things first, assassinate Charlie Sidjan, the electronics tycoon, down in the basement.
Could you give me directions to the basement, please?
Sorry, no can help you lah.
It's unusual for your victims to stay sitting in one area, but this workaholic has no other plans apparently.
Looks as if he's in one of the buildings. Please check if Coniwaras has another address here.
So, you'll need to find a way around the civilians and the policia to reach him. Thankfully, Diana, your handler, has accommodated you with some goodies in the locker to speed things up. But if that's not sufficient, let's just say that Charlie's last meal will be a large pizza. Number 6, Curtains Down, Hitman Blood Money. Those of you who have worked on stage productions know that nobody knows who's who and who's doing what. With construction crews renovating the place and nosy tourists roaming around, this mission offers leeway to make the opera rehearsal a bit more dramatic. Taking place at the Paris Opera House, your targets are an opera singer and an American ambassador. For being only the third mission in the game, it already makes you feel like a total badass. You can fire your gun as the orchestra builds up, switch the prop gun for a real one, or change the call sheet last minute and play as the executioner on stage. Too bad you won't be there to take a bow once the curtains come down. Number 5. Traditions of the Trade. Hitman Codename 47 and Hitman Contracts.
It's time to look sharp and concentrate. A good thing I brought my suit.
You know a level is worth your time when it's remastered. This classic mission takes place at a hotel in Budapest, Hungary. Here, you're assigned to eliminate 2 targets and retrieve a chemical bomb. To get inside, the players will have no choice but to discard all of their firearms. However, the payoff is definitely worth the time. This is one of those levels where Agent 47 can pick up clues and info through notes and documents.
And stay out!
You can even open new dialogues based on different disguises. But if you're craving more action, check out The Florist.
Spas 12 gauge. Handy.
Number 4. The Meat King's Party. Hitman Contracts. Remember how we said that targets rarely stay in the same spot? Well, this grossly overweight fella is hosting a fetish party at a meat factory. And guess what? You don't need an invitation.
Ah, you lovely bear.
This mission will have anyone running and gunning their way in to have the Meat King meet his maker. Seeing as this is a meat factory, you'll find plenty of tools lying around to help you do the job. Although the mission asks for you to find the girl, you may find the result quite heartbreaking.
Can you get her out?
Some of her. Enough for a positive ID.
Number 3. Anathema. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin.
If you want to open your hearts, the only safe place is a confession in church.
In the opening introduction of Silent Assassin, we see the Sicilian Mafia kidnapping Agent 47's close friend, Father Vittorio. This leaves 47 with no other choice but to add the title of Agent back to his name.
Well, let's go find him then. A killer like that never retires.
Technically, Anathema is the second mission, but it is by far one of the best openers out of all of the series.
Time to dig up the past.
It begins outside of the mansion where the priest is supposedly being held hostage. This level sounds like a cookie cutter. Go in, kill your target, rescue the priest. But the multiple approaches presented to the player ultimately showed what this Hitman game was all about. Number 2. Beldingford Manor. Hitman Contracts. When you're wealthy and bored, it seems like anything is possible.
You know, they were gonna hunt me.
In this mission, you're after the wealthy Englishman Lord Beldingford and his son. The two have arranged a hunting party for the weekend, but the target is a man you'll need to rescue.
Look, I'm begging you, okay?
The mission starts off on a rainy night outside the ghastly manor that's packed with guards, snipers, and hunting dogs. So, using that John Woo style won't be very effective. The soundtrack here gives the whole thing a spooky vibe, adding yet another interesting twist to this mission. With secret passages throughout the manor, players can expect to find many different ways to fulfill this contract. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
It appears that a total of 4 generals have joined the meeting. I need extra information to pinpoint my target.
Why you bring that little pop gun to a shooting game? You gonna lose, muchacho.
Please, take this. It will protect you and keep you from harm. Pray for me, my friend.
Number 1. A Dance with the Devil. Hitman Blood Money. For Agent 47, there is no heaven or hell.
I doubt I'll survive much longer.
I'm sorry to hear that. Has my fee been transferred?
This mission takes place at the Shark Club, where there are 2 costume parties dividing the place into heaven and hell. Players will need to blend in using equally tasteless costumes to infiltrate a concert up in heaven and a pyrotechnic show down in hell. Plus, there is also a shark waiting to be fed. Here, you're after 2 targets, lovers in fact, expecting to meet in hell for a private affair. So, it's up to the player to decide where they should have their farewell kiss. Aside from the targets, you're given a tip that another agency has sent 2 of their best assassins to take you out.
Mr. 47, the fates conspire to throw us together at last.
Everything about this mission makes the job more interesting, if you can survive.
I got you! Let's slice you!
Do you agree with our list?
Never trust anyone, and rely on your instincts.
What's your favorite mission from the Hitman games? For more swift and rewarding top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to watchmojo.com.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please.